Memory is nothing like the memory chip in your computer. In fact, memory is a collection of pieces put together, and that's why memories are not always accurate. But how? How do brains store memory? Every time you remember something, your brain calls the memory network, and this is how it works. First, encoding, then consolidation, and lastly, retrieval. All memories first start as short-term memory, which only lasts for 20 to 30 seconds. But some of them transfer into long-term memory, which can last for days to as long as many decades. This process of gluing the memory to your brain is called consolidation. The building blocks of this process are neurons, which are the nerve cells in the brain. Neurons communicate through synapses, a signal from a neuron to neuron that talk to each other when certain neurotransmitters are present. Think of neurotransmitters as messages. If you're busy and you receive one or two messages, you're most likely going to ignore the message. However, if the same message is repeatedly sent over and over again, you're most likely going to pay attention to the message. Similarly, neurons only open a line of communication if they receive the same neurotransmitters repeatedly at once. This process of strengthening activated synapses is called long-term potentiation. When a memory is retrieved, it revisits the nerve pathways the brain formed when encoding the memory. And the strength of those pathways determine how quickly the memory can be recalled. Once a memory is retrieved, it goes back to short-term memory, then returns back in long-term memory, known as reconsolidation. Just remember this: a memory is encoded, then consolidated, and last but not least, recalled. This is a diagram to illustrate the specific genes and proteins involved during the changes in gene expression for long-term memory. As you can see, there is no single magic memory gene. Memory is the result of multiple genes and proteins that act to change the properties of the neurons and regulate the strength of the synapses. We all want good memory, don't we? So here's the ultimate tip that I have for you. The best way to enhance your memory is to actually recall the memory, allowing the neutral pathway to the memory to get stronger and faster.